Good evening, everyone. This evening I am going to make a batch of Jack Daniel's fudge. I have everything out here laid out and ready to go. I've got my chocolate chips, my sweetened condensed milk, my 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I've already measured out the 1/3 cup of Jack Daniel's. So what I start with is I take a pot of water, get it to boiling, then I'm going to turn it down to a nice simmer. You want the water hot, but you don't want it completely boiling at all times. I'm going to try and adjust this here. So take the chocolate chips, put them in a bowl, wait for the boiling to subside just a little bit. You want to make sure it's not boiling. You do not want to scorch these chocolate chips, or any chocolate for that matter. So as it starts to disseminate, put the bowl on top of the pan, and then slowly move and mix the chocolate chips. The heat from the steam will start to melt them. Get you a nice, really good consistency of melting. It doesn't take long. Some people actually like to use a microwave. Some people like to use a stovetop. It's all a matter of what you choose. This is what I like to do. Yep. They're starting to melt. Yep. Looking good too. I love the smell of melting chocolate. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too, so yes. Ah, very good. Very good. Yeah. This also keeps it from scorching too much. You put it in a microwave, you have to be very careful on how long you put it in there for, how long you let it try to melt for. And since all microwaves are different, you could have scorch marks. You could end up with a nasty taste. So I really don't like that. I like doing it this method. Takes a little bit longer, but you get a better consistency, in my opinion. So as you can see, take a look. Starting to melt really good. Looking really good on that. Yep, can you see that? Looking really good. Continue stirring. Damn, this smells good. The reason I had everything out there ready to go is because, for one thing, I'm going to keep it on here when I mix everything else into it. And I don't want the chocolate chips to become scorched. So I don't want them to fall apart or get burnt or anything like that while I'm trying to measure out a 1/3 cup of the Jack Daniel's. And you know, there are some people that will actually take a swig of the Jack Daniel's to, you know, 1/3 for the fudge, 1/3 for me. Yeah, people do that. I used to do that. Then one time I made some chili that had so much alcohol in it that when they pulled the lid off of it, everyone in the entire room got drunk just from the smell. So I quit doing that. Cut back on the amount of alcohol that I put into the different items. And as you can see, this is starting to really start to look really good. Trying to get a good picture of that. Doesn't that look nice? Nice melted chocolate. Looking good. Oh yeah. That's some good melted chocolate. So then, I'm going to add in my teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to add in my sweetened condensed milk. Yep. Using the same spatula for everything, so it's not a problem using it. That smells good. I know some of you are probably going to complain, you're a diabetic, you shouldn't be making this. Well, I don't have to eat it. And besides, just because I'm a diabetic doesn't mean I can't splurge every once in a while, as long as I'm careful. All diabetics should be careful, and everything should be in moderation anyway. So, one piece here, one piece there, it's all good. So, yeah. Ooh, that is looking really good. Getting that condensed milk mixed in there really good. Really good. I'm going to add in the 1/3 Jack Daniels. There we go. Adding it in. Yep. Another reason for keeping it on the stove top while I'm doing this is it keeps it from solidifying while I'm trying to mix everything together. Keeps it nice and loose and able to be mixed. So come on. Yep. So I've actually considered trying this with other alcohols as well. Would like to try it with tequila, maybe. See how that does. Okay. Wouldn't really want to try vodka because vodka is just too alcoholish. There's no real flavor to it. So, wouldn't want to do that. Unless you do probably a flavored vodka. I don't know. What do you think? Would it be interesting to try a cake batter vodka with fudge? I don't know. Definitely be something to try. So, but yeah, lots of different things. Not really sure if gin would be a way to go because, to me, gin tastes too much like grass. But that's me. Lots of people really love gin. So lots of different things you could try. Maybe add a little bit of cream de menthe. That would be good. A mint flavored fudge. People would love that. Might actually have to try that. So yeah, it's looking really good. Mixing really nice. You want to take a look at this real quick. See how we're doing. Yep. Looking really good. Nice and mixed. Almost ready to go in the pan, which I have the pan right here, foiled and ready. Turn off the stove. So yeah, got this thing mixed together really good. Yeah. Then, steam. Okay, whoops. Wipe the bottom. There we go. So we're going to wipe the bottom of that, and then we're going to take this and pour it into the pan. And I actually have a really good spatula because it uses not just as a spatula, but it also is a really good scraper. In all actuality, this was the type, I got this from a restaurant supply store a long time ago, but it was basically the kind that we would use at Burger King when I was a manager at Burger King. And this is what we would use to spread the mayonnaise. So we've got a really good, we got too much pan here. That looks good. It'll be spread out and stuff, and so yeah, looks good. There we go, in the pan, ready. Now to refrigerate it, and I'll be back in about a couple hours when I'm ready to cut it.